Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to get ready again, and here comes Oliver running. Yes? I'm filming. Mommy's gonna put on her makeup. Can you go read your books?
Yes.
Okay, go read your books. Anyways, I have a lot of new products to use, a lot of new products to show, like with my new routine. So I figured I will just turn on the camera and film it.
With your glasses.
They're right here. Mommy has to put her makeup on first.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so first we're gonna start with skin prep. I'm using this. This is actually a sample. It's actually a decent size sample, and it says it's a purifying and mattifying toner by Clarins. And I mean, I like it. I'm using a Vichy one for nighttime, but I figured, you know, because I want my makeup to stay matte, this is a good option to try. My skin is being a little bit temperamental, and I set this area up here. Okay, Mud. I'll put it on after. Go in your room and then I'll put on Bluey after, okay?
You're gonna move the car on the street, please, Mama?
I already moved the car, baby. He can't see me do anything. He will come right away and start with stories and just, yeah. Anyways, next I'm going to use this Mario Badescu Caffeine Eye Cream. It's not new, but I still like using this for under my eyes, under makeup, because I feel like it has a little bit of depuffing properties and keeps my under eyes hydrated. Not drastic, but enough that I like it.
Look, Toy Story.
It's Toy Story in your book. That's so cool. You like Toy Story? This kid. Next, I'm going in with the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Matte Daily Moisturizer for Oily Skin. It says it's anti-brilliance and anti-pores, and I've used this before. Like, I've purchased it once before and used it up. I think it was when I was pregnant. And then I never repurchased it because then, you know, I was a new mom and I wasn't really using makeup, and also wasn't taking care of my skin, and then the pandemic and just, yeah. But anyways, I repurchased it, and I do really like this under my makeup in the morning because it is still moisturizing and does keep your skin from being too oily. I really like that. So letting that sink into the skin a little bit. If I look exhausted, it's because I am, because I woke up at 5:30. Like, my body just woke up 5:30. Then I had to pee really badly, and then by the time I got up, I went to pee. I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to fall back asleep. Oliver's gonna wake up at 7, and then I'm just gonna feel more tired if I go back to sleep and then wake up. So I got up, and well, I stayed up, I should say. And then I did my workout already. It's been fantastic, and we had breakfast, and I'm like, you know what, let me put on makeup because I did want to test out some products and see how they wear throughout the day, considering I've already done my workout. I got this little MAC sample from MAC, and on TikTok I saw this matte primer. I'll insert a picture if I remember here, from MAC. That's supposed to be really good.
Mama.
Yes.
Like a little froggy.
Oh my gosh, a little froggy sticker. That's cute. So I went to MAC yesterday and I asked, I'm actually using the viewfinder right now. I asked for a little sample because I really didn't want to spend the money on it right away unless I knew I loved it. She actually gave me a decent size sample. So I'm gonna apply it in my areas that I get the most oily, which is these areas of my cheeks, my forehead. I'm actually gonna grab a little more. Yes, baby.
A bumblebee.
Oh my gosh, are these your stickers that you have?
Yeah.
This is how the whole video is gonna go, in case you didn't know.
How you have to be used to?
And then some on my nose. I'm trying to like make this sample last.
Mama,
Yes, baby.
what are you doing?
Could you see mommy's putting her cream on her face, baby? And my chin. So it feels really nice. It doesn't feel silicone-y. It feels, I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, let me just show you what the inside looks, if it focuses. So I like the way so far it feels on my skin. I'm gonna let those products sit on my face right now while I work on my eyebrows. And I haven't done my eyebrows this way in a little while because, to be honest, it's kind of frustrating to do because they don't stay, and it's like laminating my eyebrows. Please don't touch, baby. Thank you. Using the Got To Be hair gel. Okay, I'm back. I think they're staying in place. Let's hope so. I'm gonna put a little bit of color to kind of just fill in the gaps. Nothing crazy. I'm using, this is not new, but I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in Medium Brown. I kind of like mix the two colors together. The lighter color is a little bit too light, but I don't do too much. I kind of just, I don't know, a light dusting in it to kind of like, especially near the tail of my eyebrow. I cleaned it up with rubbing alcohol, but then there's still like pieces. I'm telling you, this is like the most frustrating eyebrow trend. And like, I do like how it looks, but it is just a little bit frustrating. Oliver will be back soon, I'm sure. So this eyebrow actually is my good eyebrow, the one that I'm doing now. What is this, my left eyebrow? It's pretty full and I don't need to fill in it as much. But yeah. And then if I need to, I'll go in with a clean spoolie and kind of just blend it in. The eyebrows are pretty hardened right now. And get rid of any remaining glue that's sticking around. I might need a tweezer, which Oliver stole. Whatever, this is just for me to be at home, but just know that I'm aware that there is glue in my eyebrow. And I am like white dry glue. Oh, I think I got it. And I am trying to get it out, you know? Okay, I think I got it. Cool. Somehow. Okay, they look like super thick and like weird at first, but like when you have like the full makeup done, I feel like it makes a difference. So I'm going in with the NW20 Studio Finish concealer. It's that thick MAC concealer, and this is what I use to clean up under my brows, to give it like that sharper line at the bottom. And I hope you guys can see. I mean, this is not really a tutorial, but more just a get ready with me for the day. This is also pretty new. I've used it already, but I knew I wanted a thicker, creamier concealer to, on days, well, I would use it anytime I do my makeup, but especially on days that I need like an eyebrow wax. It does a good job of hiding those grown back hairs, and then it looks like when you want to sharpen it up, it gives that nice defined line under your brow. Honestly, this may seem like a lot of makeup, but and it actually does not take me, like, because I did my laminated brows this time, it's definitely taking me a lot longer than usual, because if I don't do laminated brows, I also kind of like brush this all over my eyelid to like prime my eyes. If I were to use eyeshadow, I won't use eyeshadow today, but I bring it down and I buff it out over my eyelids. I've never, I honestly truly cannot remember the last time I bought an eyeshadow primer. I just use concealer. Yeah, and that's that. I am gonna set that with some translucent powder. This is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in the translucent shade. And go in with like a little bit of a fluffier brush and just set that so that it doesn't crease on my eyelids. Even if I don't wear eyeshadow, I do this step because I bring down that concealer. Oliver's in his room now, but I'm sure he'll be back here soon. Okay. So that portion's done, and it gave me a lot of time for my skincare to set. So now I'm going in with, this is new as in like I recently purchased it, but I have used this foundation before, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. Back in the day I somehow used to use the shade Dawn, which now that I look back at it was like so dark, but also the trends for makeup back then was very different. So I'm gonna go in with this foundation, and I have both my wet Morphe beauty sponge, but I also like using this Morphe 2 brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but I also like using that for foundation. So let me go in now. I bought a pump for it, but I haven't pumped it yet, so I think I'm gonna use the screen for that and use a brush. And I have to do this in sections because if you've ever used double wear, you know that it's a long wear, like full coverage and very matte. So gosh, this pumping is really gonna take a while. So you really can't put it on your face and like just wait for it to blend out, because it will dry really badly. This is the shade 2W0 Warm Vanilla. I tried a few different shades, but I think this is the one that was a match for me, but wasn't so light. I actually bought the Ivory Nude, and I had to go back and exchange it because it was just a little bit too light. And this adds a little bit of warmth that I have on my neck. So I'm doing it in sections, and I'm using my brush to kind of press it into my skin. And I'm telling you, this coverage is unmatched. I recently returned, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I recently returned the Dior Forever Matte. It was just not matte. I would be an oily, greasy mess after like 2 hours, and it was just not for me. So again, next section. I'm also bringing it down my neck because I do have blemishes down my neck that I want to cover. I really like this brush. These Morphe's brushes are actually really good, and they're quite affordable. I don't need any brushes now for a while, but I bought this at, they were having like a crazy sale on like selected items, and they had this brush set on sale. I'm just trying to see. I don't usually use this small of a mirror to do my makeup, but I have a larger mirror there should I need it. But you can already see the difference in coverage. So I'm gonna try this for the first time. I don't have concealer on yet, but I think I'm gonna do that last. And this is the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Stick in Power Boost. I've never used a bronzing stick before. Rare Beauty comes very highly suggested, has great reviews, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do it lightly, kind of where I would put bronzer anyway. It's very creamy. I think this is the lightest shade that they have, that she has, if I'm not mistaken. To blend it out, I don't even know. I think I'm gonna use this Morphe 2 brush that came in the same set as the foundation brush that I used. Yeah, I think I like it. So I'm gonna leave that like that for now, and I'm gonna do my concealer next, which is right here. I recently bought this. I used it once yesterday and I really liked it. And it's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. I still like to use concealer that's lighter than my face. That's a preference because I like to have my under eyes bright. I don't do any correcting because I don't have anything to correct, but I think we're fine. So I'm just gonna squirt some. I think that's enough for both my eyes. Just one little pump and apply it under. I'm gonna go in with a beauty puff and my One Size setting powder for under my eyes. I don't know if I'm gonna do cream blush yet. I wonder if maybe I should do that before I set my under eyes.
Mama, that one. Mama.
Yes, babe.
What's that one?
That one, it's inside. You have to get the stamp somewhat. For the sake of just using it, I'm gonna use it. This is the Rare Beauty Blush in Hope. Very pigmented. You literally need the tiniest amount. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's enough. Like one dot. I don't know. Maybe that's, I'm gonna regret putting that much on. I'm gonna use this MAC 161S. It's like a stippling brush to blend that. I do not put blush on my nose. It doesn't look good on me. I rather put bronzer. Okay, that was the perfect amount. This is a great brush for liquid or cream blushes because it really like, because of the fibers and how it's like more like not as packed. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a great brush like for liquid blush. I feel like this side is more, I have to look here. Okay, I think that's okay. I think the camera is picking up that one side is darker, but I think they're good. Okay, now I'm gonna set my under eyes with that beauty puff and the One Size setting powder, and I'm kind of gonna like push down on my fine lines. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll use the camera. I like push down so that it smooths it. I kind of saw this on TikTok. And it actually does work really well so that it doesn't just set into the fine lines. Yeah, I think I did it. And leave creases. I don't know. I see a lot of things on TikTok. I think I need to blend this out a little bit more. Okay, powder puff. These little powder puffs are from Amazon. My sister actually bought a package of them and she gave me 2, and I really like them to set the under eyes. Very nice. Okay. All right. Okay, that's done. my whole face with the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this called? I don't know. I think it's the only powder she has in the mini size. And I'm going to use just a small brush to set like my forehead. Basically on the spots that just have my foundation. I'm gonna try not going over the bronzer spots because I'm gonna go over those with my bronzer and my blush. It's a really good powder and it's a mini size, and I feel like the mini size will, like the big size is huge. Like I did not need that much powder. So far I'm really liking the finish of my skin. Here comes Oliver again. This is what it's looking like so far.
Mama,
Yes, babe.
what are you doing?
I'm still doing my makeup, Amod. Almost done, okay? Now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna do matte bronzer to set that cream bronzer, and I'm using my Park Avenue Princess. This is the trio, but it's the matte bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. Now I'm gonna go, thank you, I don't need that one right now, okay, Maud? And then for blush, I'm not gonna use the one that's in there. I think I'm gonna use this. Let me see. This is the, no, we're not using that brush, Maud. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. It's the Tarte. They have the best blushes. So yeah, going in with this blush in the shade Risque. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter, and I'm probably just gonna use this highlighter from the trio. Yeah, use a lot of new products so far. I'm liking everything. I am going to set it, this is also new, with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless setting spray. I wanted the e.l.f. dupe of this, but it's sold out everywhere, so.
Mama.
It's a nice fine mist. It smells really nice. Not too strong, because I hate setting sprays that are so strong in smell. And then they just make me sneeze. Curl my lashes, and then I apply my Opening Act by Tarte, which is just a white eyelash primer, and then I'm using MAC Stack in black. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I did my mascara, and honestly those two together, that eyelash primer plus the MAC Stack mascara, it's actually a great combination. And I thought, let me do a lip color because I got this new lipstick. It went viral on TikTok. It's called Thanks It's MAC. That's the name of the lipstick, and it's their new formula, which is the Luster Glass. I just love it. It has the, let me see if it'll focus. You can kind of see. Okay, I think it's focusing. It has the MAC engraved in it, and I've been wanting to get this for a while. It's really pretty. I just don't know what lip liner to use. Maybe use like a, yeah, I think this one's good.
That one's good.
So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. It's a little bit more brown toned.
Mama, it's brown toned. You see me?
It needs to be sharpened, but I really love this lip liner, and her lip liners just in general are super creamy. So going in at the lipstick, I'm gonna go over that lip liner. Super smooth formula, like gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous formula. The I can't do this and talk. The matte lipstick is a lot more like pink toned than the what's called the lip liner, but I really like it. Let's put the hair down. I did my hair yesterday, so I mean it needs to be brushed out, but oh my god, it is a mess. Definitely needs to be brushed and restyled, but that's the finished makeup look. Then we put on our glasses because that's how I look all the time. Yeah, and that's it. Just to stay at home, just to see how these new products wore, how they will wear throughout the day. If I remember, I'll check in later tonight and show you guys how the products wore. The lipstick is going to be gone within minutes. I already know that. Because then once I eat and everything. But yeah, that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked everything. And thank you for joining me again. And I can't wait to make another video for you. Thanks so much. Bye.